There is an ancient Aboriginal saying, "Traveler, there are no paths. Paths are made by walking." Forge your own healing path and ignite your passion for playing healing instruments such as crystal singing bowls or tuning forks by learning to play the Didgeridoo. Here you will find a carefully crafted buyer's guide to finding the best Didgeridoo for beginners, all the info you need to begin your spiritually healing Didgeridoo journey. What is the best Didgeridoo for beginners to buy? Our pick is the #1 ranked hand-fired modern Didgeridoo that includes a dipped beeswax mouthpiece. Based on your particular desires for what you want your new Didgeridoo to deliver, you have to choose the one that is just right for you. We've researched and discovered the 6 top-rated Didgeridoos for beginners, as well as one to avoid. And now for thelightofhappiness.com's reviews of the 6 best Didgeridoos for beginners, plus one to avoid. Coming in at #1, Hand-fired Modern Didgeridoo Beeswax Mouthpiece, Easy Player. This gorgeous Didgeridoo boasts deep, earthy tones with beautiful harmonies. A natural-looking style will draw you into this fire-etched modern Didgeridoo. Because of the customized fit, this Didgeridoo bellows vibrations that gently soothe your mind, body, and soul. This Didge does great on the road or with wild children running through its sound baths, as it is virtually indestructible. It's stronger than wood, yet at a glance it's difficult to tell that it is not wooden. That's right. No trees were harmed for the materials it took to create this Didgeridoo. These Didgeridoos are extra lightweight, and they thrive in any environmental condition. Each tube is hand-etched and individually made with polymer, jute, and beeswax. The wood-like appearance of these tubes is accented by bands of wrapped jute twine to maximize the comfort of holding the instrument and add to the authenticity of its style. These are great for beginners because they are super lightweight and have beeswax-dipped mouthpieces. The way they fit against the player's lips makes producing nice, full-bodied tones a piece of cake for someone in the market for a great Didgeridoo, but who wants to take that first step without breaking the bank. This product is one of the best Didgeridoos for beginners on a budget. It would also make a great addition to any existing Didgeridoo collection because of its versatility. These instruments produce healing vibrations with a depth that feels ancient, and they are even covered by warranty. These modern Didgeridoos make dabbling in this ancient art of sound healing accessible to anyone too. This is the best Didgeridoo deal out there to date. That's why they are #1 on our list of best Didgeridoos for beginners. Here are some pros. Each one is individually inspected and tested before shipping. Only those products that meet the highest quality standards are shipped. The Didgeridoo is 45.5 inches tall and 1.5 inches wide. Super lightweight and ideal for someone who is just starting out. The artistic blend of natural and synthetic materials makes this authentically styled Didgeridoo stronger than the traditional wooden version. The mouthpiece is fitted and sized for playability. The dark beeswax the mouthpieces are dipped in allows for a solid seal between lips and didge. Each of these Didgeridoos sold benefits the Africa Heartwood Project. And here's a con, not made of wood, which may not even sustain the judgment of con after trying the hand-fired modern Didgeridoo. Coming in at #2, S-shaped Didgeridoo, solid mahogany wood Didgeridoo. This unique Didgeridoo is the most compact option. For someone who is searching for that perfect Didgeridoo they can take anywhere, this is the one. The S-shaped Didgeridoo is crafted out of solid mahogany and produces a top-quality sound that leaves listeners resonating with the vibrations from within. There is no doubt that this beautiful handmade instrument will soothe the souls of its audience with its rich, layered tones. After comparing this Didgeridoo to several others, it is obvious why this one made our list. It can be played just as one plays a traditional Didgeridoo, or really put some oomph into it for a more full-bodied sound, akin to that of a buffalo horn. Each of these solid mahogany Didgeridoos is completely one of a kind. Add some fun tribal designs for an even more unique didge that really stands out. This amazing variation of a centuries-old type of instrument is perfect for all music lovers and sound healers alike. At only 19 inches in length and 12 inches in width, this is the didgeridoo you will take everywhere with you. With such a travel-friendly design and resonant sound, this didgeridoo is, without a doubt, one of the best didgeridoos for beginners on the market. Adding this element to your vibration creating collection will broaden the scope of your art and help you connect with the divine through deep internal vibrations. This professional quality sound, brought to you by 1,000 artisans, is a certified fair trade item and is a brilliant, versatile way to delve into the magic vibrational art of playing the didgeridoo. Here are some pros. This didge can be played in a variety of ways. The unique size of the instrument makes it great for travel, and some think its specific curved design enhances airflow to create a better sound. 19 inches high and 12 inches wide, this handmade didgeridoo is one of a kind, with the option to add tribal motifs for an enhanced aesthetic. Fair trade item. Anyone can appreciate the depth of sound generated by the rich mahogany body of this didgeridoo. And here are some cons. Non-traditional style. A little more on the expensive end of the spectrum, but definitely worth it. Wood lends lower durability and possibly decreased consistency of sound. Coming in at number 3. Meinl Percussion DDG1 BK 47-inch bamboo didgeridoo with hand-painted native design. Another amazing yet very affordable option. It's no wonder this didgeridoo made this list as one of the best didgeridoos for beginners on a budget. Here, Meinl brings us one of the best ways to begin an exciting journey with a beautiful bamboo version of this awesome Australian healing art. As one of the oldest known instruments ever created, the didgeridoo is appreciated worldwide for its healing sound. This bamboo didge will not disappoint with its soothing sound and traditional feel. The specialized bamboo design creates an incredible droning vibration and bathes its listeners in an earthen sound unlike any other. The lulling layers of harmony within the sound of this didge allow anyone to pick it up and sound like a pro. Let this hand-painted work of art take you to the bush of northern Australia with its deep, enchanting melody. The circular breath it takes to really master this instrument is so good for overall health and wellness that the player benefits not only from its healing sound, but also from the creation of the sound. This didgeridoo is definitely a win-win from any angle, boasting the option to add a beeswax mouthpiece should the player want to experiment with different methods and sounds. While the mouthpiece is not necessary to play this didge, it is pretty cool that there are options for progression as the player refines their mastery of the instrument. There are basically 0 limitations with this didgeridoo, and it makes for a great option for anyone looking to get started with this ancient art form. Here are some pros. Bamboo shell makes it easy to make a sound with authentic depth. Easy to play for all levels of mastery. No mouthpiece required, but can be easily added if the player desires. Versatile and globally recognized sound stands alone or adds depth to any other musical performance or vibrational practice. The hand-painted design on a black finish echoes the traditional native artwork of the didgeridoo. Here are some cons. One of the longer didges on our list, so not as easy to travel with or to play in small spaces. Bamboo can be less durable on its surface, but minor wear and tear does not affect the quality of sound. Does require the use of circular breath for play. Looking to learn more about the 6 best didgeridoos for beginners plus one to avoid in this review? View the links in the description section and click to learn more. Coming in at number 4, Toca DIDG-CG Curved Didgeridoo. This Toca version of the North Australian didgeridoo is beautiful and highly functional, which is why it also made our list of best didgeridoos for beginners. This didgeridoo is molded from synthetic materials into a sensuous curve capable of creating that undulating sound for which the didgeridoo is renowned. From the beginner who is searching for their first didgeridoo to a pro who is looking for an outdoor companion, this didgeridoo had something to offer anyone on the spectrum of instrumental mastery. The curved model offers a traditional aesthetic, authentic style, and full-bodied depth of sound. A didgeridoo that is complete with everything you need to get started on your didgeridoo adventure or to add to your collection. This design mimics the typical bamboo model, but boasts the extra durability and resistance to damage given by the specialized synthetic materials. In this gorgeous hand-painted instrument, you will find an enchanting, rich tone with the consistency that only a synthetic didgeridoo can provide. The nice D-note drone is never altered by dry or humid conditions and is almost completely weatherproof. If you're looking to go outside with your didge and connect more deeply with the earth through its evocative vibrating sounds, this is the perfect didgeridoo for you. Here are some pros. Curved tube, 50 inches in length. Fun gecko design popping with color. Weatherproof shell, great for the outdoors. Great for beginners. Hand-painted and one of a kind. Trusted Toca percussion brand. And here are some cons. Synthetic materials are less traditional than the typical wood design. Not quite as easy to find for sale. One of the longest didges on the list, making it more difficult to travel with. Coming in at number 5. 60-inch Djembe Bongo, hand-carved out of Eucalyptus African Didgeridoo, Didgeridu Aboriginal art design. We already know a didgeridoo just in itself is a great conversation starter, but this one takes it to the next level. The amazing natural appearance of this didgeridoo is so beautiful in its simplicity, it will have people wondering what your story of your Aboriginal journey brought into your possession. The authentic look of this instrument is entirely unmatched, which is why we put it on our list as one of the best didgeridoos for beginners on the market. It is so beautiful and just positively radiating with the glow of nature that it even makes a gorgeous addition to the decor of your home, yoga studio, restaurant, classroom, etc. The supreme finish on this singular solid piece of eucalyptus wood shines with authenticity as it produces deep, earthen tones perfect for vibrational healing and sound therapy. The connection to nature that this ancient Australian art form is designed to facilitate just feels easier when the sound comes from a piece that looks as if the chief carried it to the gathering himself. These didgeridoos are produced by hand and must withstand rigorous quality assurance testing before they are approved for retail sales and shipped out. Each one is mindfully crafted by artists who care about the playability and quality of sound that every individual didgeridoo produces. This special attention to detail makes these didgeridoos one of a kind. All of the wood is harvested legally from environmentally sustainable eucalyptus and crafted into a solid shell. Add one of these unique beauties to your collection or begin your didgeridoo journey with this African eucalyptus didgeridoo. Here are some pros. Great usable instrument or use as worldly decor. Suitable for children or adults. Striking attention to detail. Unique and authentic natural design. And here are some cons. Solid wood is more susceptible to wear and tear. This didge might be hard to travel with because it is the longest on the list. Due to the one-of-a-kind nature of these didges, you never really know exactly what you're getting into. Coming in at number 6. Meinl Didgeridoo 47-inch bamboo shell in red with hand-painted native design. This is a beautiful version of one of the oldest music-making tools known to mankind. This 47-inch bamboo didgeridoo makes the list as one of the best didgeridoos for beginners overall. Each of these didgeridoos is an individual work of art, beautifully hand-painted with colorful designs. The instrument delivers the renowned resonating sound of a bamboo didgeridoo with a lightweight functionality and stylish appearance. The overtones that weave in and out of the deep drone really help beginners achieve that authentic Australian sound. They are super easy for beginners to play, which is why we endorse them here as a great place to start for anyone newly embarking on their didgeridoo journey. The didgeridoo is just such a fun instrument to experiment with that it makes a great addition to any musical collection. A didge that is accessible to beginners gives this instrument the allure of enabling its player to tap into the healing sounds of its music without being a professional musician. This particular didgeridoo is particularly great for beginners as it can be used either with or without a mouthpiece. Meinl offers this state-of-the-art didgeridoo to players of all levels, however, as it creates high-quality professional sounds. The tones that emanate from this amazing bamboo didgeridoo will sound great in any setting, whether in a room dedicated to sound therapy or recorded on a modern music track. Each of these lightweight didgeridoos come hand-painted with authentic native designs and are ready to be played as soon as they arrive. Here are some pros. Handcrafted bamboo and unique painted designs, easy to play, designed with the beginner in mind, great for musical experimentation. No mouthpiece needed to play, so no extra purchases are necessary. Great price for didgeridoo players on a budget. Each is covered by a 2-year warranty. And here are some cons. Wood can break down and crack, etc. over time. The nature of wood is not weatherproof. Therefore, holds the potential for inconsistencies in the sound of the instrument. Finding this review educational and entertaining? If so, please like this video and leave a comment below with your favorite didgeridoos for beginners. Click the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to receive video updates. And now for the lightofhappiness.com's Didgeridoos for beginners to avoid. Avoid Didgeridoo hand-painted teak wood professional sound extra large size 52-inch JIVE brand. We believe that the healing sounds of the didgeridoo project striking resonant vibrations with the potential to heal mind, body, and spirit. Yet after our research so far, we now know that not all didgeridoos are created equal. Above, we listed the 6 didgeridoos that come highly recommended. This teak wood didgeridoo, however, has made it to the list of best didgeridoos for beginners as one to avoid. These instruments are undeniably pretty and boast colorful, one-of-a-kind designs, but on further examination have landed at the bottom of our list for a few reasons. This fair trade item is handmade but heavy. These didgeridoo are nice but can be a little clumsy and cumbersome. At a full 5 pounds, not everyone will be able to maneuver the instrument successfully, much less travel with it. This didgeridoo makes a very beautiful sound, yet mastery of the circular breath is essential for play. It isn't a great didge to begin playing around on in an attempt to learn the circular breath it takes to be a real pro at playing the didgeridoo. In fact, it seems that the only way to get a great sound out of this didgeridoo is to pretty much be a pro. That is the most significant reason it is on our list as one of the worst didgeridoos for beginners on the market. Although it is a nicely crafted piece, the instrument just isn't easy for a beginner to play. We just can't recommend this didgeridoo for beginners. However, we continue to maintain respect for its makers as well as for the instruments themselves. Here are some pros. Fair trade item, handmade and one of a kind. Here are the cons. Reports of item arriving in poor condition can be very hard to play for a beginner. Accomplished skill with circular breath required for successful playing of the instrument. Heavy. And now for the lightofhappiness.com's final thoughts on the 6 best didgeridoos for beginners plus one to avoid. After all our research on didgeridoos, we have found these 6 that are the best didgeridoos for beginners, from huge natural pieces to compact travel-sized instruments with colorful designs. They are all beautiful and alluring in their own way. Looking to learn more about the 6 best didgeridoos for beginners plus one to avoid? View the links in the description section and click to learn more. Did you find this review educational and entertaining? If so, please like this video and leave a comment below with your favorite didgeridoos for beginners. Click the subscribe button and tap the notification bell to receive video updates.